Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidst, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole elect that believers and listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Shai. And what I want to get into today, all right, dealing with the great comeback story. All right, the great comeback story. And you read the scriptures, you know, it's a movie, you know, that's already been written out, you know, and we are characters in this movie of Yahweh Bahashem Shai that's playing out in the earth. You know, you got the different nations, okay? You got Yahweh Shai, you know, the main character, you know, the Savior, all right, the Son of the Heavenly Father, okay? And then you have this chosen nation, Israel, all right? And you have, you know, the main antagonist, the arch, you know, rival, okay, of Israel, which is Esau Edom, which is in rulership now, you know? And we're in the times to where, you know, we as a people, you know, have served out, you know, are serving out a punishment for our disobedience, you know, but at the end of that punishment, all right, it was promised, you know, that the Lord will have mercy, you know, and in that mercy, all right, we as a people, you know, will begin to rise, you know, as you hear brothers, you know, at the end of the camp, you know, what brothers say, you know, Kwam Yashala, all right, which is rise Israel, you know, Kwam going to rise, you know, Yashala, you know, going to Israel, okay? Well, we're on the rise, okay? We're being built up, you see? That's why the number one focus of this ministry is to edify, you know, whether in exhortation, rebuke, you know, because edification and rebuke, You see, going into prophecy, okay, current events, war, history, or whatever. Well, the main theme of the body, the ministry, is to edify. And what does edify do? It builds up. Okay, so what's happening, right in the midst, okay, of our enemies, okay, is the Lord is building us up. He's building up in His wisdom. We're learning how to live in the earth. That's why, you see brothers, even sisters, deal better with their diet. How we conduct ourselves when we're out in the world. Women becoming, more conservative. Okay, out the way, in the back. Okay, men, are being raised up as leaders. Okay, and this is all part of their comeback. You see, that righteous, family structures is coming back. It's only so far we're gonna get on this side, but we're seeing a glimpse. The Lord is giving us certain shadows of things to come. Okay, and this is all a part of their comeback story, man. Because if you watch sports, all right, well, when a team is down, by a lot, okay, with the nation of Israel, hey, we've been down a lot, man. Okay, but what happens is, that team will start chipping away at their lead. They'll start taking whatever they can get. It's football, a field goal. Okay, a couple field goals get you a little closer. You see, a touchdown here, a fumble recovery here, like they scrapping. Their team that's trying to come back, they get to scrapping. And what happens, you start to see the momentum change in the game. Okay, basketball team, they have a few stops, score a few times, start cutting into their lead, and what happens, you have a thing called momentum, and you see that momentum swing. Okay, and right now, the momentum is on the side of Israel, man. All right, the hopeful elect. Okay, because everything that these devils did to get in power is now working against them. Okay, it's now working against them. Everything that these devils created, all right, to deceive the masses is now working against them, man. You see? So we're in a position to where the momentum has swung to our side. Okay? And we just gonna keep doubling down on what's working, man. Okay? And there's repentance, constantly making adjustments, separating from this world, overcoming the flesh, being in order. The men under Yahushua, the women under those men. Okay? And it's working. Okay? This earth is completely falling apart through us repenting in faith, through faith, and being in order and praying for the destruction of this place, man. Okay? So let's get into some precepts. Jeremiah 30:18 said, "Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents," which this goes into his lineage, all right, "and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded up, okay, upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof," And as we see all these conflicts over there in the land of Israel, okay, what they call the state of Israel, okay, those imposters, small hats. Well, all these casualties that we're hearing, over there in that land, that's the Lord beginning to chip away, because remember, when you're down, you need to start chipping away at the lead, okay? So what we're seeing is Yahweh Bashim al-Shah is starting to chip away, because eventually, when that war spirals out of control, the Lord's going to accelerate that land being cleared out, and it's going to be renovated, and purged for us, to return, and these heathens to build, these luscious states that we read about in the scriptures, man. The streets of gold, the agate windows, okay, the embattlements of precious stone, okay. These are the things, that we, all right, look forward to, you see? So we have to take everything as a victory, man, because at the end of the day, we report on these things, and we don't give a damn about either side, or the Palestinians, or those small hats, okay, or Elam. At the end of the day, they are just tools being used for the great comeback. Everything is paving the way for Israel to emerge the victor, man, under Yahweh Shai. Okay, and we just keep up with these things, as we anticipate, because we're invested in the end game. Okay, not no damn two-state solution. Nah, it's gonna be a one-nation solution, and that's Israel being placed in that land forever, man, ruling forever. Okay, and it says, and out of them, it says, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry, and will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Yeah, man, because that remnant that's gonna be delivered, is gonna multiply. As the Lord promised that He will increase, people and animals in that earth, man. So we're gonna be blessed, man, because that's a big family is a blessing. It's the glory of a man, to have, seed all throughout the earth, for a woman to bear forth seed for her husband. That's a glory, and we're gonna get that back, all right, in a major way. Like, this is gonna be a real comeback, and it's gonna be real family, not this tacky shit, okay, of a baby daddy, baby mother today, that produce, degenerates, okay? Nah, man. All we're going to produce is nobles, because when you look at noble, you go into that word, which we're going to get into it. You go into that word, the Sharach, okay, which means what? A choice species, man. Okay, because right now, what's happening amongst our people is that you have the worst people multiplying in the earth. Okay. And the niggas that we can't stand to be around, okay, these niggas are a product of a degenerate vine. Okay, 2/3 is like one big degenerate tree that just keep giving off these degenerate, unwanted, useless fruit. Okay, and that's why the Lord's finna cut it short. He just finna cut all that short, man, and start off afresh with that remnant. Because us being delivered, that's just the beginning of that great comeback, man. We're gonna fill the earth, okay, with noble seed, that choice species of Israel, man. Okay, the sons and daughters that's gonna come from the elect are gonna be their choice fruit in the earth, man. Okay, so let's go here, because matter of fact, let me finish this in Jeremiah. Then we'll move, get that in Ezekiel. Matter of fact, we get that in Ezekiel first. Get to Ezekiel 36. Then we'll go back to that. Ezekiel 36 and 1. Okay? It says, because this is going to go into detail of how things are going to play out, and this is going to a little history until now, into the future blessing. Okay, so when you go to Ezekiel 36 and 1, it says, also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai. Thus said the Lord, power, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient places are ours in possession. Okay, and that enemy is Esau Edom. Okay, and after World War I, when the British annexed, the land of Palestine, all right, what they call the state of Israel today, when they annexed their land, okay, from the Ottoman Empire, all right, what did he do? He gifted it to the Rothschilds, okay, the British, okay, government gifted that land to the Rothschilds, okay, for a Zionist state, okay, and it was made official, in 1948, all right. So Verse 3 said, therefore prophesy and say, thus said the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallow you up on every side, that you might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are an infamy to the people. Roll down the boat. I don't think it's over here. You got a boat. You got to go to the Shag, is it? That restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got some over there.
Appreciate it.
Yep. So yeah, going back into it. Let's see. It says, yeah, let me read this again. All right, Ezekiel 36 and 3 it said, therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lip of talkers, and are the infamy of the people. Yeah, because these devils, okay, you know, which they started going into their land, you know, what you call the Elias, okay, which after the 1900s, early 1900s, okay, these devils, you know, started migrating from these European countries, okay, into their land, you know, and started to make settlements, okay, and then eventually, you know, they just was planted there, you know, in 1948. All right, you had like 200,000 British soldiers pretty much clearing out those Palestinians, you know, and just taking the land. You know, they started to swallow up the land. They started to devour the land. And ever since then, there's been wars with those Palestinians to just acquire more land. Okay, even to this day, what those small hats are doing, they're just pretty much clearing out more land, you know, to take to themselves, man. Okay, and we're seeing this happen in real time. It says, therefore, and all this time while this was happening, you know, we began to do what? Degenerate as a people, you know, because you got 1948, and then 12 years later after they was in the land, what did you have? You had the civil rights movement, which pretty much integrated Jake with the heathen over here in the Americas. Then you had what? The feminist movement, okay? Then you had the black exploitation. Then you had the crack, you know. So while Esau was posted up in the land, claiming to be us, he began to enchant us, you know, through philosophy, like I said, with feminism. Then he chemical war with the drugs, the enchantments with, you know, nigger culture and the black exploitation, which he glorified sin and degeneracy. Okay, so we fell off, okay, and he was in our land pretending to be us. And so when this devil mind, it's like he was up, you know, and the world believed, you know, the masses of the people, especially those that weren't in their region, because, you know, you had those people in the land, they knew, and that's why they're constantly at war, all right, with them small hats as well, because they know those are not the people, okay? But you had a majority of the world, you know, accept that man as being those people, you know, and they believe his narrative on us, you know, being just niggas and evolution and apes and monkeys and all, you know, type of crazy shit. You see criminals and deadbeats and junkies, okay? So, matter of fact, let's get that in Psalms and we'll go back to that. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse start at 16. It says, but unto the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take, all right, my covenant in thy mouth, you know? And this is what these devils have done, okay, is they, you know, have put on the costume of being us, okay? And the Most High is like, what are you doing? You know, like, who are you? Because the Lord know how he made these devils, okay? And he knows that there's no righteousness in them, you know? So him claiming to be us, okay, there's a standard that comes with being us, man. You can't just say you an Israelite, you know, and you should be here, you know, and you want all the perks that come with being an Israelite, but you don't want to deal with the discipline. Hell, that's why we got put out, okay? because we didn't uphold our end to the covenant. Okay, so these devils, they're taking this covenant to themselves. Okay, but you read verse 17, seeing thou hatest, all right, instruction, and casting my words behind thee. Yeah, these devils have nothing to do. Here it is, they have all this influence in the earth. Okay, and they do nothing, okay, according to the scriptures. All right, they don't have anything established that's according to the scriptures. Everything about this society is anti-Messiah. Okay, but when it's convenient for him to call himself an Israelite, all right, or the Ish people, then he wants to go into the Bible. Then he wants to stake, claim in the promises of the scriptures when it's convenient for him, man. And all these things are being exposed because you can't claim, and it was easy for him to claim to be us when we didn't know who we were. But that's part of the comeback. It was unexpected. And these devils don't have an answer for it, man. And even though they got these sellout groups, guess what? All that's accounted for in the scriptures. The scriptures say that it will be Israelite men that will make a covenant with death. Okay? And we're seeing it play out. The IUIC, Sakari, ICPK, these men made a covenant with death. Okay, so that's even accounted for. So he has no answer, for the true house of David being built right before him. And that's why you jump down to 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Okay, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. So going back to Jacob and Esau being brothers, all right, we came from Isaac, through Rebekah. It's those twins. Okay, Esau being born first and Jacob, all right, will be born, second. All right, going back to what the elder shall serve the younger. And this is the time we're in. Okay, Jacob holding Esau's heel. Okay, represent what, man? Us taking this man out of power, us being the hindrance. And that's another thing. If you're walking and someone just grab hold of your heel with all their body weight, it will make it very hard, for you to move forward, to progress, man. Okay? This new world order in the spirit, Jacob has a hold of this man's heel. That's why he's getting tacky. That's why you see, he's pretty much rushing, his agenda. Okay? Certain things that he'll roll out and then he'll drop back, It ain't hit like he thought it was. His enchantments don't have the effect that they once had. Okay? That's because spiritually we got this man by the heel. Okay? Right at the end. What they call in football like an ankle tackle. Okay? All you gotta do is grab their ankle and the whole person fall. Okay? And this is what's happening in the spirit. You see? And you gotta think about it. You're running a race and you so far ahead, of your opponent, okay, that you don't even see them anymore. Okay? Then you get comfortable and next thing you know, it's something pulling at your heel, man. So this devil, okay, is he's, like scripture say, he's weird in his counsel. He's flabbergasted, man. He thought for sure we were done for, man. Okay? But nah, man, even the 2/3, who our people just continue to get worse, that's accounted for too. They're just casualties of this spiritual war that was already accounted for, man. Okay? But he can't do nothing with the remnant. You see? There's nothing that's going to stop, this comeback. Okay? He just got to deal. So, verse 21 said, these things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest I was altogether such as one as thyself. Yeah, so the Most High gave this devil free range, to pretty much have his way in the earth and wickedness, man. And he's been able to prosper. He's been able to conquer us as a people, and not only us, even the heathen nations, man. This man has pretty much subdued, all the resources unto himself. This man has all this influence, all this technology, all this control. Okay, this man even tamper with harp systems. He can mess with weather patterns, So the Lord has allowed this man to build up, just as he did ancient Pharaoh. And the Lord did to showcase his power, when he tears this place down. Okay, and this is where we're at, you see? So reading on, and it says, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. So not only are we walking this man down, the Lord using, us to reprove this man, So not only are we, coming back, but we're telling him by himself as we on the come up, man. Okay, as we're being set in order right before his eyes, man. We're being set in order. Okay, the Lord making moves, man. He's really establishing his people in the earth, man. He's really moving things around. He's really causing, major conflict in the earth, man. He's really pushing the devil to push this agenda with the sea hip. Okay, that everything is working right on time and right on cue, and it's all on behalf of the elect making this comeback, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. So we're being established right before this devil's eyes, man. He's seeing it. He can read. He's on the phone, we on the phone. He's reading the messages. He's seeing us being put in order. Okay, he's seeing that we eat different, and we, he's seeing these things, man. He's seeing that we're not, slave to our lusts as we once were, which that's always a work in progress. But he's seeing these things, man. Okay, so he's seeing us being put in order. Certain women, modest apparel, like he's seeing these things, man. Okay, playing the back, getting in order. And that's something that's devastating to this man, because his kingdom was based on us being out of order, not knowing who we were. That's like one of the pillars of this kingdom is the Israelites being in a degenerate state and lost. Okay, so the Lord, dealing with us and restoring us, that's a major blow to this man's empire, man. Okay, and this is why he's so heavy with the control opposition with these other camps. And this is why these niggas want to debate and go into all these, crazy breakdowns, and every week it's something new. It's this new doctrine every week, and this new deep, mysterious and mystique, doctrine that these niggas got. That's all just Esau on the left-hand side. All right, has Jake being a distraction, man. So whether you're into Diddy or whether you're just into, Sakari and IUIC and their antics, Esau wants our people into everything but truly repenting, man, and truly believing. Okay? That's his whole thing. As long as he can keep us from 100% truth, as long as he can keep us from calling on the name, that's why you still have Christ being pushed. Okay? Long as he can have us confused on prophecy, man. The MOTB, not the, the C-hip is not the MOTB. So as long as he, can have us in some state of confusion, he can thrive, man. Okay? But nah, man. You see? As long as he can have the men and women at war, you got the whole red pill and, all these different movements, man. Okay? It's like, nah, man, we building. We really building. And then we watching, man. There's a lot of prophecy going on. And the Lord really building. He really putting things together. Jake talking about something. I got a life outside the ministry and the house and car. Man, fuck your house and cars, man. Okay? This shit ain't nothing but another target, all right, for Russian, Chinese, and Iranian missiles, man. Talking about goddamn house or car in America, man. That shit temporal. Okay? And then our life is the truth, man. Okay? Of course, we do other things, we don't teach and read all the time, man. But even when we're not teaching and reading or praying and fasting, man, hey, it's still something. Everything we do is rooted in the truth, man. Okay? Because outside, we really don't got no life outside of this. And at the end of the day, the Lord, really bringing things together. So, everything that we have, we're gaining in the truth. You see, this is our life, man. What else is it to do? But grow in your house shop, man. So let's go here. Crazy. This is and Jake still, look at some type of glory in a house or a car. It's like, Jake, you don't want no power yet? You don't want real power? Your enemy is in power and you're content with a house and a car? 144 on the name tag. 144 on the license plate. Call out like, how about your mouth shot? Come on, man. You don't want no power yet? You still excited about a car and a house? Okay? A family, you cool, Alright, man. Ezekiel 36:6, it says, prophesy therefore concerning the land. So I gotta skip. Alright. Go back to verse 4. It said, therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord power. Thus said the Lord power to the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys. And this is Ezekiel prophesying to the actual land, and to the desolate waste, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and a derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about, man. You small hats, you Palestinians, you got some Ethiopians, all these heathens trying to stake hold, have some type of claim to our land, but it's mainly you devils, man, with you small hats over there terrorizing everyone. Okay? But at the end of the day, hey, it's the Lord's judgment. Okay? So the Lord has prophecy against those people, because they finna lose. You see, all these people, pretending to be us in that land, they finna lose. 2/3 niggas in America finna lose. Alright? This beast system, you Edomites, you finna lose. And all you heathens that think you're finna start some new global, world order, with digital currency, you're finna lose, man. Okay? And the great comeback is for Israel, man. The greatest comeback story ever. So you read on, it said, therefore, thus said the Lord power, surely in fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. So the Lord singles out you Idumeans, you Edomites. Okay? Because the two main characters of the story, the arch rivalry, is between Jacob and Esau. Okay? So Idumea will be those main imposters in the land. Okay? They will be, a main character, the main villain in the land. Okay? So reading on, and it says, verse 6 said, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus said the Lord power. Okay? Behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. So how's the Lord gonna speak in his jealousy, man? Through war. All right? And how about Shemal Shah is about to cause war to break out in the earth. And that region of the earth, Israel, what they call the Middle East, that's gonna be the powder keg that explodes, that starts this global war. Okay? This third world's war. You see? So, reading on, and it says, therefore, thus said the Lord power, I have lifted up my hand, all right, which is Yahweh Shai. Surely the heathen that are round about you, they shall bear their shame, because what the Lord is about to do to everyone in that land is going to be a token that they are not the people, man. And if there's elect, which, the elect going to be everywhere. So you got true Israelites in the land now. They might look like small hats of Palestinians. If they're of the elect, they're going to be delivered. Okay? But the heathens, what he's going to do to the heathens in that land, and the non-elect, hey, you're going to clear them out. You know, all this time you've been barking, you the chosen people. And then a lot of these guys that's into the alternative news, you know, they try to hype it up as if the Most High gonna protect those small hats from Russia and Iran. Okay, you know, they make it seem like the nations, they think Ezekiel 38, you know, was they're confused on certain parts of their breakdown, but they think the small hats that's in the land now are gonna be protected. Nah, man, they gonna be obliterated. Okay, through missiles and through the chariots, man. Okay, they're finna lose. You see, that land's gonna be completely cleared out, man. You know, this is Ezekiel 36:9. It said, "For behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown." Okay, talking about the land. "And I will multiply men upon you, and all the house of Israel, even all of it, and the city shall be inhabited, and the way shall be builded." Okay, so the Lord, all right, it says he's going to multiply men upon that land. It's going to be Israel, which means, hey, the Lord, all right, is going to establish the elect, okay, as their ruling family in the earth, and we're going to, hey, be fruitful and multiply, okay? And what's going to be the product of the elect being fruitful and multiplying, man? The glory of the Lord multiplying in the earth, you know, because everything that comes from us is going to be noble. That's why you can go back to, matter of fact, let me read verse 11, then we'll go back to Jeremiah. This is Ezekiel 36:11 says, "And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your old estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings. And ye shall know that I'm the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai." Man, that's going to be a great comeback. Okay? The Lord going to do us better than at the beginning, man. Better than the time of Adam. Better than the time of King David and King Solomon, man. Okay? There's another glory because we're finna be changed. You know, as a people, we're going to be changed, man. You know, to come from nigger culture to immortality, man, that's a hell of a comeback, man. You see, that's a hell of a comeback, man. You look at the dysfunction and chaos and, you know, just a complete shit show of a culture we have. You know, family is just done. You know, family is finished. Okay? But what we're going through now is the restoration phase where the Lord is restoring all these things, man. Okay? So, let's go here. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be a part of the whole process, man. Like, it's like we really gotta embrace the process, really enjoy the process of being a part of it all, man. You know, it's a joy in it, man. Like that's really, you know, keep us occupied as we wait. You know, to really just enjoy the process of it, man. You know, the personal development, seeing camps develop. You know, the ministries, you know, develop. You know, families develop. Like just seeing the process of all these things, man. Okay, this is Jeremiah 30 and I'll start at 19 again. It says, "And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be a few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them." Okay? And I will punish all that oppress them, man. So, as the Lord bringing us up, he's going to bring them down. You see, we're enduring our punishment, man. But it's almost up. And their punishment just about to begin. Beginning with you devils, man. Okay? So just as we was being punished and them devils was on the come up, along with these heathens, okay? We're on the come up and they're going to be punished, man. You see? We serve a balanced power, a just power. verse 20, it says, verse 21, and it says, and their nobles, all right, shall be of themselves. Okay, so the only thing that the elect is going to bring forth is nobles, highborn, their choice species, man. Okay, there will never be a degenerate Israelite to exist after this place is taken down. Okay, everything that comes from the loins of the elect is going to be of their choice species, man. Okay, their choice vine. Okay, their quality, man. This brother's been going into quality over quantity, man. Okay, and the Lord's so great, He's going to give us a quantity of quality, man. Okay, a little one should become 1,000, a small one, a strong nation. So the Lord's going to give us, all right, a quantity of quality in the kingdom, man. Their choice species, man. Okay, and it says, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them, and I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engage his heart to approach unto me, said the Lord, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. Okay? And that's the process that these heathens can't deal with. They can't stop. Okay? And this whole NWO is for the devil, to have control, to try to eradicate, the prophets and the message, the gospel. Okay, and to just change people from even being humans, man, to try to upset what's written. Okay, but this devil, okay, he's finna be highly disappointed, because I think that's in 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras 7. All right. 2nd Esdras 7:43, it says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of the immorality for to come, wherein corruption is past. So we're in the time of doom, the day of doom, which is going to end the age of the wicked, which is the war, all right, the peak of World War III, which is going to be a great nuclear exchange in the earth, to where America is not going to survive. Okay, then you have the return of Yahushua. Okay, so this is a time of doom. Okay, where the beginning of the immortality, is to come. We're going to be changed. That's going to be the beginning of our immortality, man. And see, nothing can stop this process. Okay, the greatest comeback ever, man. Verse 44, it says, intemperance at the end, and infidelity, which is faithless, not having faith, is cut off. Righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up, because we're not going to have to preach, what we believe. It's going to be happening. Okay? America's going to be destroyed. Yahushua is going to run through, all right, these heathens in World War III. Okay? And we're going to be changed, so we're not going to have to preach what we believe. It's going to be happening. We're going to be what we're preaching, man. It's going to be fulfilled. The White House also known as what the author and finisher of our faith. And it says, then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory, man. So there's no defense that Esau has against these prophecies, man. All right, and he has no answer for these scriptures, okay, for what's written, So we're in the time where the devil, is getting ready to lose, okay. We're on the comeback, everything's on the up and up for us, man. Everything that's supposed to be happening is happening perfectly, okay. Whether it's war economically, you see, domestically, everything is working on the up and up for us, man, okay. So, yeah, I think that's the point. Lord will, all right, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.